The National Association of Charcoal Producers, Dealers, Exporters and Afforestation of Nigeria and stakeholders have stressed the need for aggressive afforestation and reforestation in sustaining the charcoal subsector. They made the call at a stakeholders consultative meeting with government agencies with the theme "Sustainable Afforestation and Reforestation for Nigeria's Prosperity." The stakeholders said the call became necessary to increase the contribution of the charcoal subsector to the diversification drive of the economy from oil to non-oil exports.
Charcoal exports worldwide is a multi-billion-dollar investment. And as of 2019, according to World Bank Coalition, the sector raking about $70.3 million into the country, which is about $31 billion. So, what we want the government to do, because one, we need to have adequate trees. We need to have a lot of forest initiative that to have. We need to sustain the business. By sustaining the business, it means we can do the business. So that means we're encouraging stakeholders to go into aggressive afforestation, aggressive tree planting, so that we can sustain the business. Now, what we're looking for government for support in terms of land, equipment to make us achieve more in tree planting, and also to want to enforce compliance because a lot of stakeholders in the sectors are not responsible. So we want everybody to comply with regulation. Like for instance, Federal Ministry of Environment give their conditional, reverse guidelines for it to be able to export charcoal out of the country. But that's the position of government. So we are the stakeholders in the sector. We felt there needs to have afforestation pass, which means on every export container, we'll be taxing such containers for tree planting. Then also related to the dealers too, on every moving trucks of charcoal within the country, they'll be paying for tree planting. So since both stakeholders, both exporters, dealers, producers are making living from the sector, everybody should put, no matter how little it is.
Sustainable afforestation and reforestation is key to Nigerian prosperity. These programs are particularly important for the success of charcoal export business, since increased demand for trees products has put great pressure on forests. More trees have to be planted to sustain this business.
Government agencies assured support in facilitating trade and export of their product following the recent lift on the ban on the exportation of processed wood, charcoal and other allied products.
Thank God for the lifting of the ban, and that is to say you have all liberty, you have all freedom to do your trade. You don't need to be scared of anything and you don't need to go through the back door. Once you come in the right way, customs is ready to collaborate with you. Customs is ready to facilitate your trade. The import and export is aware of this and they are ready to support you.
NABDing, they're looking at cross-border trade, shipping across borders. And that is very key for Nigerian Shippers Council, because if we're going to trade across the borders, then we would like to be sure that it's as cost efficient and as effective as possible. We wouldn't want it to be bedeviled with prices, arbitrariness, bogus documentation, the unnecessary difficulties. So at the Nigerian Shippers Council, we are keen on cost-effective shipment, because we believe that if you trade effectively, more trade will happen. But if you stifle trade, fewer people will go into cross-border trade. They wouldn't want to go into it. So that's why we're here, to support what they're doing and to assure them of government support.
The association pledged to plant 5,000 hectares of land with trees in every senatorial district, resulting to 15,000 per state in Nigeria to achieve adequate forest cover.
So, and what we are trying to do as an association is to take up that responsibility upon our members. We are meant to be taking a particular token from the business proceeds to be putting it back into afforestation so that trees can be planted accordingly So what we are looking at is we have we have given ourselves a target of ensuring that we plant trees in all the senatorial districts within the country, and then each state should have at least a 15,000 trees forest cover. And although it's going to be a long-term project, but we are working on how that will be done, in due time.
The factors mitigating us planting trees, most of them are insecurity in the forest. Most of them are lack of modern technological equipment to be able to enable, a fast process in achieving forest cover for the nation. So, and part of the other challenges is governments, not really bringing in that much expected support to the sector. So those are the few challenges I think we have now.